Multiplying fractions is actually a review from 5th grade. So one of the things that we do review is talking about if this is a whole number, you have to put a 1 underneath it, and then top times a top, bottom times a bottom. Now we know this is an improper fraction. Now something new that we do say in 6th grade is to change this back to a mixed number or a decimal. We could fall to the side, we take the top number and we divide, and that's just to help us know which number goes in the house. Two and 4/7. Last year, several of them learned that as a backwards check. We start at the bottom, we go down, and like a backwards check, and we would get 2 and 4/7 would be for our answer. Another thing that we review is starting with a mixed number. We have to do the backwards C. 4 times 2 plus 1 to get the new numerator. Denominator stays the same. And now I can do top times top, bottom times bottom, fall to the side and divide, backwards check, 2 and 7/10 to get my answer. Now, one of the things that is new for 6th grade is by looking at these problems, these were the first 2 original problems that I did, I have to be able to tell that if my answer that I get right here is going to be bigger than the first factor, or is it going to be smaller than the first factor? And we tell that by looking at the second factor here. If this number right here is bigger than 1, then I know that my product here is going to increase from what I started with. So, like I did the math, 2 times 3/7, my answer was 2 and 4/7. So when I multiplied a whole 6 by a fraction that is less than 1, my answer here is less than what I started with the 6. This bottom one, 3/5 times 4.5. This 4.5 is bigger than 1 whole. So when I get my answer, which was 2 and 7/10, it is actually bigger than my first factor because I multiplied by something that was more than 1 whole.